Isn't it lovely? Welcome to Friday morning on the farm, and a bit of an impromptu live, but there's so much going on that I thought I'd come on and say hello, because we have foundations being poured, we have the polytunnel being filled up, we've got the donkeys to update you on. I was at a hernia consultation at the hospital yesterday for that just annoying niggle that I get when we're doing some hard labour, and it ran way over, so I didn't manage to get on live last night, so I'm making up for it this morning. Yeah, they're running really late at the hospital last night. Also, very strange, they made you wear a mask when you're in the waiting rooms and stuff, which is totally fine, but very strange sensation not wearing a mask for years and then suddenly having to wear the mask again. Oh, it was weird. It was really weird. So come and say good morning in the comments, or good afternoon, whenever you're watching, whatever time of day you're watching. Come and let me know where you're watching from. Come and just say hello. It'd be great to hear from you. I love seeing all your comments coming through. It is fantastic. So we're heading down to the polytunnel just now as we speak, and it'll be quite nice because it's just getting light in the background, so you'll be able to see it going from dark. You can see those lights up there with the, that's actually the cement mixer up there that's going to be putting the concrete foundations in. So very exciting this morning. So yeah, you're going to see it coming from just that dull into the light. It's going to be beautiful. Right, into the polytunnel. Good morning, Kyle. We're on live. Do not say any naughties. Do not pass go. Not that you ever would anyway.
Definitely not.
What's your thoughts on the polytunnel system?
Yeah, it's good. Just need to get these rest of these feed barriers on this morning, and then we are good to go.
Good to go. That's what I like to hear.
We're all covered in crystallix.
Oh no, are they?
Look, they're all got brown necks.
Why? What have they been doing?
Eating the crystallix, then like licking each other and stuff like
That's really weird behaviour.
that. That is really weird behaviour.
Stop being weird, guys.
You don't smell it.
I can smell it, yeah.
It's just pure crystallix.
Pure molasses.
It's just, every single one of them is covered in treacle.
For goodness sake, imagine how horrible and sticky that is. So they've got brand new buckets in here, and here they are just now actually having something to eat out of them. Or not something to eat, but they're having their minerals. They're getting their minerals out. And that is an 80 kilogram bucket. And you'll see the hole that they're starting to kind of lick away and lick away and lick away and creating a great big hole. But whatever they're doing, it's all over their mouth, and they're all rubbing against each other, and you'll see they're all brown. They're all turning a funny shade of brown, and that'll all be really sticky. So this is to keep up.
It must be going onto the feed barrier, then they're putting their neck through it.
Do you think? I think they're just rubbing against each other, maybe.
Necks. Maybe.
It's all in the exact same area, isn't it? It's not down their bodies, it seems to be around their necks. So, yeah, that's keeping up their energy, giving them some vital little vitamins and minerals that they're needing for pre-lambing. So they'll be in there pre-lambing all the way through and give them plenty of energy. What we're trying to avoid is twin lamb. So twin lamb disease is when they enter a state of ketosis. Now, for those of you who are wanting to lose weight, ketosis is what you're trying to get into. That state of ketosis is absolutely crucial, and that's when you burn the most fat. Now, sheep can get into that really quickly. They can actually go into that within a few hours. I was speaking to Alistair, our vet, shout out to Alistair about this the other day, and yeah, he was talking about how when you enter that keto state, they start losing all of this weight really quickly, and then it makes them go off their feet. Affects their liver, and they get something called fatty liver, and that's what makes them go off their feet, and it can be fatal to them. We've had twin lamb in the past. So what we're trying to do is keep up their food intake and keep up their vitamins and minerals intakes and energy with the bucket, like they're absolutely destroying just now, and that helps things all the way along. Now, one of the key factors in this is they need to be eating plenty, so you don't want them to start getting a calorie deficit. So that's why it's so crucial that we get these feed barriers up, because as soon as we get the feed barriers up, then everyone has a headspace right the way along here to get something to eat. And you can see along here where we've got these other feed barriers. We bought these second-hand. We got a great deal with them. I'm absolutely delighted with it. I think we saved about £3,500 by buying these almost new. This is a new one here. This is what a new one looks like, and that's a second-hand one. There is absolutely no difference, but we saved about £3,500 by doing that. So yeah, they can all go right the way along here, and you can see how much food that they've ate along this floor. That was stacked high, Kyle, wasn't it? With hay right the way along there last night. And they have absolutely destroyed it, which is great. That's what we're wanting them to do. Eat it down to the bare bones. We'll sweep it up, and then we'll put a whole load more in. In fact, the bale unroller is just sitting there, ready to go.
This passage is also not like this. Like, the winds obviously come in and howl and just blew it all about.
The winds howled and blew everything about. It's okay, Kyle, we believe you. Was it all beautifully swept up? But it was
beautifully swept up, but it was not like this.
It is, yeah, it's looking like there's been a fair wind coming through here, and it's blew some of the stragglers and some of the bits of straw. You can see the bits of straw here, all loose stuff.
We'll have to get something from the front because this is on the sheet boat actually brushed.
Yeah, it's a big area to brush, isn't it? So it's blown it about. So ignore this just now. It was a heck of a night last night, and the reason that we've had to bring all of the sheep in just now, that are all in here, with no feed barriers, is because there's a yellow warning of rain all weekend. So it's to absolutely throw it down all weekend and to be pretty miserable. So we got all of the sheep in. All of the sheep are now in. Officially, the sheep are in. All of our breeding ewes are in here. There's some of our Isle of Harris Zwarbles. Yes, the Zwarbles. All doing fine, if not a bit lean. Don't they, Kyle? A lot better than they were, yeah, but they're recovering. I don't know what happened. They didn't like the transition from the islands to here, did they?
No.
Should have been the opposite way about. When they came off the islands, they put on a lot of weight, but actually they lost weight.
Like the islands, like, they're all mineral rich, aren't they? Like, the ground up there's all mineral rich.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds right.
Aye.
I'm willing to go with it.
Yeah. So, what's that change?
So yeah, they've taken a bit of adapting, but they're all doing a lot better than what they were, starting to look quite well again, and hopefully be in lamb for this year. If there's anything that isn't going to be in lamb, they are top of the list.
Yeah.
I would say, because they were a bit lean going in with the top. So it is looking good, isn't it? What's everyone saying? Leaf blower will sort that out, Ben. Great idea, Tanya. That's exactly what we need. And basically that's how it's got into this situation. Basically the natural leaf blowers just blew it right the way through here. So, how nice is it to see the polytunnels up and doing their job? Isn't it great? Looks absolutely fantastic. When are you bringing the cows in? This is a question for Joe. Joe, when are we bringing the cows in? As soon as we get the chance, he says. Feed barrier issue?
No, we've resolved it yesterday.
Aye, we did resolve it yesterday, aye. Well, part of the way there. Aye, we did.
What's your thoughts?
We bought that one at the farm sale, so that'll...
Yes.
We could just put that in. Yeah. We've got the gates there, just bolted on, so it's in hand.
It's in hand. We were on a farm sale yesterday, and we did make some ridiculous we did make a ridiculous purchase. We have to admit, there will be a video coming out about this, and you're not actually. You're going to think that we're completely off our rocker. Oh, it was Sage even reacting. Kyle, are you happy with the purchase that we made? Kyle thinks it's a great purchase. I think it's a great purchase. Joe? Oh yeah. Joe's still with it. It was the funniest reaction ever when we. By the way, you'll know what we mean when we get this, when we bring it home. But as soon as we bought it, we all ran out of the office in fear. Like.
I seen C left earlier, and then when I met up with C after, I was like, we bought it, and he's like, I thought we were really joking, that's why I went up the hill.
No, we did actually buy it, and then we all scarpered like cats. Don't know why, just the sheer panic that we'd actually got it. Oh my goodness, it's going to be hilarious. So yeah, I'm sure you're going to love it. Wait till you see the video that comes about that. That's going to be tomorrow. We'll have to go get it tomorrow because everything has to be collected. Oh my goodness. Right, what could go wrong, Kyle? Nothing. So we're going to get all this cleared up, and we're going to get some fresh hay in here, and we're going to be looking absolutely great. I'm going to take you down and show you, or take you up and show you the foundations for the shed that are going in. Should they be putting them in now, Joe? I see it. How's he got up there?
Oh, you could smell. I walked down the hill after he got one could smell was clutch.
Oh no, really?
I was spinning in reverse all the way up.
He reversed up there? He reversed up that hill.
I remember something with the trailer all the time.
Ah, it's no big deal to you, Kyle. So we've never had this before. That a cement mixer has made it to the top of that hill. Do you know, I said it at the start of this live, didn't I? I said, and there's the lights of the cement mixer at the top of the hill. It didn't even register. But that's going to save a mountain of time getting up there. I can't believe he's actually drove up there with all that weight on. That's impressive. Are the donkeys in? Yes, the donkeys are all in. They are all in. I need to go and update you all on the donkeys. I've got some stuff to feed to the pigs as well. Got some piggles. I brought them. We didn't use one of our blue milks that Marnie has for our bottles. She's went off for our bottles, so I've got a wee bottle of blue milk there that they're going to absolutely love. I always love feeding the pigs milk because you just see the sheer enjoyment that they get. Like they're just so happy with it. They just love it. I'll update you on Floris, of course, as well. Let you know how she's getting on. No, it's not a caravan. It's not a caravan. Helen says, hope your appointment went well yesterday. Yeah, it went absolutely fine. No problems. Well, I'll go and grab this milk. Maybe we'll. I'll go and grab it. Thanks for the stars that have came through, everyone. And the super chats. Anne-Marie, thank you for the super chat. Right. I don't want this to lose signal around here. Well, this door's open now. Great. I could not get that door open earlier. There's my milk. And I've got some fruit as well. Right, Muley. Let's go. Okay. Pam Langer, thank you for the 200 stars. Thank you so much, Pam. Now, the reason that we're on as well this morning is, well, first of all, Farmer Pete couldn't make it this morning. And the second reason is I am away this afternoon. So I am not here this afternoon. It's our Christmas day out. We're going to Top Golf, so looking forward to that. So we're leaving about 11 for that, so I'm not going to be in this afternoon. I'll park this in here out of the road. Good job. Right, let's go and feed my piggles. Went into Tesco the other day. I was actually getting some peppercorn sauce from a steaks. And they had their, you know, sometimes they put a special on where they've like reduced their fruit down or their food or whatever, but they had bags of Royal Gala apples and there's only like 2 left. Look pretty sad sitting there, 2 or 3 left I think. 60p for 6. I was like, I know some guys are going to like that. Now you're probably wondering, why would you, I'm going to give them to the pigs. Why would you give them to the pigs when you could give them to the donkeys? I would need to go in with, you know, like 20 kilos of apples for the donkeys. Otherwise they're not all going to get it because there's that many of them in there. Right. Hello ladies. Are you coming, pal? Come on. Where is he? He's in there in the donkeys somewhere. There he is. He's over in the corner. Come on. Here he comes. See him? He stays in the donkeys now. They're all terrified. Here he comes. He's running over, look. Can you see him? Come on, work your way through. Here he comes, look. He knows where he's going, look. Underneath Mobaba. There you go. Steady, Eddie. Maybe shouldn't have went underneath him, pal. Here, come on. Yes, I'll get you through. Here, look, that's you. Come on. Not you, Mo. Not you. Come on, pal. Hey, shh. Are you coming? Get your breakfast. He stays in there with the donkeys all the time. Promise you. He loves it. That's him. Here he comes. The donkeys don't come through, but he does. Listen to them. Listen to that. Think they enjoy an apple? I'll get your milk in a minute. Hold on. Here. Good lad. Whole hand in his mouth there. That's just pure enjoyment, isn't it? No, no. Here comes Rosie. Oh, Rosie, go away. What do you think? You enjoying that? Oh, yeah. Can anyone handle that? Right, you're rooting through there because I've got something else for you. Sorry, I was just letting you enjoy that sound. Right, get out of there. Get in my Tesco bag. I've also brought you, and this is your lucky day. This is your lucky day, guys. Yes, it sure is. How much did they enjoy those apples there? I was just letting you listen to the crunch for a while. Yes, I know, you've hit the jackpot. Some old bananas. That's what you're trying to get in. They love old bananas. Look what I've got, look. Funnily enough, they can eat the banana and take the skin off. Right, give me the plastic. There we go. Down the hatch they go. Absolutely love it. There's no bother in taking the skin off. Sometimes they do take the skin off them. If you get them, they're a little bit harder. They will take the skin off of them. And they'll only eat the apple. You'll see the skins lying about. Look at them go. That's how you eat a bunch of bananas in a oneer. There you go. Gone. Yeah, he's just eating the skins today. Couldn't be happier. Right, on to the showstopper, right out the way. On to the showstopper. I don't know what I'm going to do come winter, come summer, sorry, when the donkeys aren't in here. What's our pig going to do? It stays with them. Get out of there. Right, what I don't want them to do is tip that up. But hopefully they're intelligent enough to know. Right, here you go, look. Don't tip it though. That's it, good. Good. Now, no fighting. No, no. So that is how 2 litres of milk, organic blue milk, only the best of stuff, disappears. And did you notice, they're drinking out of a flat, big bowl. They didn't drop or spill even an ounce of it. Stop it! There's enough for everyone. Look at that. How clever is that? People don't give pigs enough credit. These are stupid pink animals, but yeah, they don't give pigs enough credit, for sure. They're awesome. I do love a pig. I can say that now because, you know, I don't have to go through the heartache of what we went through before with them and trying to chase them around everywhere. But how can you not love a pig? That was brilliant though, wasn't it? They didn't even spill one thing. See, when they're having their apples, they propped the bowl up right in there, and you could, yeah, you could see that they're propping up, trying to get the apples out. But then the fluid goes in, the milk goes in, and they leave it perfectly flat so they don't spill it. That is clever. Look how much has got. Look. Mike says so much enthusiasm is a perfect start to the day. It's just brilliant though, isn't it? Just brilliant. Do like a pig. Pot bellies. And honestly, they just have the best life. Like I say, they can go through into the donkey pen if they want. They wander about, have a wee rummage about, see if there's anything they can eat in there. Have a wee root around in amongst all the dung. Yes, in amongst all the dung. That's what they do. There he goes, look. Let's see if he's going to head back. But they could not be happier. Tails swishing there at the back. Just very happy. There's the 4 R's in there. Miracle and Rory having a wee bit of a fight. Ronnie, Ringo, Rocco at the back, and Rory. All quite happy. Doing well. Stop fighting. Ridiculous fight. More or less pathetic. Yeah, doing well, growing well, quite happy, boisterous, full of play. That's what more could you want? 4R stuff is still available on the website if you've not been on the website yet, or if you've not got any of your Christmas goods, have a wee look on there. I'll be on live tomorrow as well. I will be on live tomorrow because we have it's one of our last lives that we're going to do from the packing centre, and with our shopping live, if you're trying to get any gifts or you're wanting to get your calendar, get on there and get them. I'll probably, if you've got a wee bit of spare time, we've not got too many orders to do, I will be signing some as well. I did do a live yesterday where I was signing some, and then I took them straight off after the live. That's why the live was deleted on Dalscon Daily yesterday, because it was only signing them while I was on live, and I didn't want anyone to catch up on the live and then buy a calendar that wasn't signed. So whilst I'm on live tomorrow, I'll be signing calendars. There's only about 300 left, and that'll be it. We'll not be getting any more in. So if you're wanting to get yours, I would go and get them just now, or wait till tomorrow, and I'll sign a few goats and hats and our desktop calendar and our wall calendars as well. Right, in here we have concrete going into the holes. Look at that. Excellent job. And this, you can now see, there's been a lot of ground moved round about here, but you can now see the kind of layout of what the shed's going to be. Now remember what we had on here, those little red huts, and we had the little wooden huts that were here right to the front of this block paving. But now we're going to have a walkway that comes down here. This higher bit is where the public are going to stand, and they'll be able to walk along the front of the shed. And these are the foundations for the legs that are going in right the way along here. So you can actually see the perfect kind of level of what the shed is going to be. And this is going to be the main pygmy goat shed and kidden shed and gymnastics shed. That's the plan for this one. And really the sheds that were there before and all this blank space here was completely useless. It was never used. So we're kind of using this space here when we're making use of a space that nothing was used for before, and we're leaving it open at the back as well. So when you come up to the top of the hill and you're standing, that's our hand wash there. If you're standing round about the hand wash and you look right the way through, you're still going to have a perfect picture frame of all down the valley there. So it's going to look nice. We're not losing any view. It's going to actually be picture framed and look really quite nice, and very excited for it. So we're going to have 2 sheds in here. We're going to have one 8-metre shed that comes from these holes here. See this hole at the end of my finger here? And it'll come right the way out over to here, and that'll be one shed. And then the next shed is a smaller one, and it's going to go from those holes there to these holes, and that's going to be our feed shed. So this is going to be our feed passage along here. So everything will be serviced through this shed, and all the animals will stay in here. We'll get them cameraed up, we'll get some electricity into here, and it's going to look great. It's going to look really, really well. We're going to need it for lambing and kidding time. It's going to be full in lambing and kidding time. We've got that many goats to kid and that many lambs that are arriving. We've got so many foals arriving as well. There is going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot going on. So the plan is, hope you've enjoyed this morning's live, by the way. I've really, really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. There's the cement mixer over there. So the plan is tonight we are going to have a donkey video revealing the donkey scanning results on... They're good. I'll tell you just now, they're good. Donkey scanning results on Dalscon Daily. That is going to be going out tonight, 7 p.m. So the donkey scanning results, you can watch us scanning them as it happened, see your reaction as it happened. But yeah, donkey results are going to come. There's a pig back in now, moving about. Yeah, donkey results as it happened. I'm going to go and film a wee bit now, and that'll be released at 7 o'clock tonight. But the donkey results are good. If you want to know what they are, I have done a live revealing all in the supporters group. If you want to check it out there, we did do a live from the office in the middle of the stock on. So this time of year is difficult. Hello, dear.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. This time of year is quite difficult to get on for a few different reasons. Obviously, it's dark, and it's dark, which is a big obstacle. But also, it's weather dependent as well, because if you get horrendous weather like we had the other night, and when I was doing the supporters live from the office, hit that wee green shield, by the way, and you should be able to see it. There'll be an ancient video of me pops up. Christoph, we need to film that this morning. And yeah, you could join our supporters group. You get added into a private group. Great community in there. It's fantastic. But we were doing a live from the office the other day, and it actually sounded like the roof was going to blow off. All the lights were flickering and nearly had a power cut. And that's why we couldn't get on. So if you do that, if you go on live with that, you just lose all sort of signal, and it's just a waste of time. Here's little Floris. Here she is, quite happy. Good girl. You're having some hay. That's it. You come over to see us? Come to see us? She looks very happy and healthy, doesn't she? She's not lost any weight. She's not pining for anyone. She's quite happy. She's seeing us all the time. She's not, getting a little bit worried because there's no other animals around her. Plenty of animals around her. Plenty of work going on. There's always something for her to see. So she's quite happy. We just need to keep her in here for a few more days, or even a week, and make sure she's still drinking enough, she's still eating quite well, and she's still progressing before we put her back out into the field. Or alternatively, and what's actually a better idea, is we leave them out, we leave her out, we leave her in here until the cows come in, and then we just move her down into the back polytunnel and allow her to stay in there with all her friends again. And then we could still keep her monitored. She's not going outside into the bad weather. So we're certainly not going to put her out in a weather warning over the weekend. Yellow warning of rain. So there's a lot of rain on the way. And it shows you how bad the weather's been, actually. Because a lot of people are saying on the Dalscon dailies and the videos that we produce, does the sun ever shine there? Because it is grey and bleak and raining all the time when we're on live. The ground conditions are awful. And the truth is, with the weather that we've had this winter, no, it's not. There's been hardly any sun. It's just been rain constantly, just horrendous rain all the time, and it's hard to deal with. It's hard to deal with the animals with, and the ground conditions, as you can see down here, where all the sheep have came off, and that's why they're all in the polytunnel. You'll see in there. They're going into our back shed. The Shetland ponies are going in with the donkeys, and all these Suffolks are going into the back of this shed here. That's why they're outside after scanning. I hope you enjoyed the scanning video on daily yesterday. But you can see look, it's still flooded down there. It's so intensely wet. It's crazy how wet it is. So yeah, it's a bit of a challenge this year, certainly in the winter. It's warm and wet, which is pretty miserable. I'd rather it was cold and dry. But there you go, we'll deal with what's in front of us. So that is us for this morning. I hope you enjoyed that. That's just ticked over half an hour on this morning's live. Hope you enjoyed it, had a wee bit of everything. Foundations are going in, which is all very exciting. Polytunnel is getting filled up. The boys are going to get all that swept out. Feed barriers on and hay in. And yeah, everyone's in. Hopefully, cows will be in next week. Safe and sound, no problems, under the polytunnel. nice and secure, job done, and that will be absolutely beautiful. I'll see you on live tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm away to Top Golf this afternoon, so won't be on this afternoon. Farmer Con will be on for a Supporters Live at 12:30. He'll update you all on the sheep, so join Farmer Connor tomorrow, later on today, 12:30. He will be on with Kyle, and he'll do your Supporters Live. Meanwhile, I will be heading up the road, so see you all then. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.